Today I will be running in Grand Teton National Park, just south of Yellowstone National Park in western Wyoming. And I wanted to share this little adventure with you guys. So here we go. I'm down in the valley right now. And I will show you, there's this sagebrush down in the valley here. And a lot of elk, mule deer, moose. The moose more live in the swamplands, the marshes and bogs around this area. But as you can see, on this side, it's quite flat. There's some mountains in the distance. But wait until you get a look at the Teton Mountains. Whew. Beautiful backdrop. So I will take off running and I will check in with you when I find something super cool and interesting to share. There you go. Check out that background. So I've left the bike path and I'm running on this access road. Looks like I'll be crossing a river here. This might be the Snake River, which carves its way through the Jackson Hole Valley, the Grand Teton National Park. There's the river, crystal clear water. Beautiful. And approaching the Teton Mountains. Can't wait to jump on those trails. I'm a little bit concerned that being early in the season, it's practically June, but it's usually not until July, mid-July, that the snow melts on the trails and you can actually go up into the mountains. So I'll just head out there and see how far I can make. In addition to the moose and elk and mule deer that I mentioned live in this national park, there's also bear. And not just black bear, but also grizzly bear. So the park requires that all hikers, trail runners are required to carry bear spray in case of a bear attack. How you work it, this little flip top comes off, then you pinch down, spray, and it's bear attack deterrent. It's basically super strong pepper spray. You spray in the face of the bear and incapacitate their sense of smell, sight, basically make them not want to attack you anymore because of the pepper spray all in their face. So I've got this with me, bear spray. There you have it, it's official. I'm not making this up for drama. That's why I got my bear spray. So I'm heading out into the woods here on this trail. Looks like fun. Looks like we got some rolling hills. It can't be too much because we're still in the valley, approaching the mountain. And what's super cool and special about the Tetons out here is, one, they're massive mountains. 10, 11, 12, 13,000 foot peaks. But also the fact that it goes from such a flat valley without any real foothills and then just shoots up to 10, 11, 12, 13,000 foot peaks. So, all right, here we go. Moose Ponds Trail, let's go check it out. Wouldn't that be amazing if I could capture a moose on the film here? That'd be super cool. We saw one coming in to the park. Actually, we saw two. Looked like maybe a juvenile and an adult in like a swampy pond area. We also saw a bighorn sheep on the drive in here and a whole bunch of mule deer. Dozens and dozens of mule deer. So this place is really cool, really wild. You can see the trail there. It's got some rocks, some fun technical terrain to dance around. Dancing around on the rocks. Trail running in a nutshell. Ooh, I see the the moose pond they're talking about. And in the background, mountains. So I'm circling around Moose Lake and no sign of a moose or moosesses yet. It's the way my wife says it, moosesses, when she's talking about plural for the moose. There's the moose pond. So I will keep plugging along and enjoying this run. Let's see. You can see coming up on the mountain there, it's much more vertical at this point. Can't really grasp quite how high that is from the footage, but that is jagged and ridiculous right there. Woo! It's fun to be out here. Thought I ought to show you how the water comes rushing down the mountainside there. And it crosses right over the trail. Took a leap right across that little thing. And then right down into Moose Pond there. All right, continuing on. Ran up on a sage quail. I think that's what they're called. If my memory serves me correct from the display. They camouflage so well. I don't know if I can capture this thing. Let's see if you can see it move. Hey, cutie. You can see that body of water down there. That was Moose Pond. Deep in the forest. And the mountain is so steep, I think it's kind of hard to tell based on how the camera is capturing it. But I'm basically at the base of a giant mountain up there. So I'm going to continue to climb up out of Moose Pond onto this trail and see where it takes me. All right, wish me luck. Up and up and up. It's like I'm climbing up a mountain or something. Looks like there's a lake down there. That's pretty. So that trail I took, I guess it must circle around this giant lake right here. Woo! Had to climb up along the edge, and now I'm descending down. You can see behind me, it's a steep mountainside right there. But it's a beautiful alpine lake. It's nice to run alongside this. Rocky terrain. So what do I think of the Teton so far? Well, they're beautiful. They're very rocky. It's almost like we're in the Rocky Mountains or something out here. Check out that behind me. Woo! That is some rocky mountain. Yeah, I love it. This is a blast. I'm having fun. I'm charging down these rocky slopes. You can see the trail behind me there. Yeah, there's a bunch of rocks. And that's where I'm going. Down there, and get to have a nice view of that mountain. Yeah, Tetons, I love it. It's wild out here. Those woodchuck things I saw 3 more of them. They're like giant squirrels, but they're kind of like red colored, like red orange giant squirrels. And there was a fellow hiker there right as I came up on one of them. And so I asked the hiker, I said, "Is that a woodchuck or what is that?" And he said, "It's a marmot." So that's interesting factoid of the day, assuming that the hiker knows what he's talking about. Well, it sounds like I'm either approaching some river rapids or a waterfall. So stay tuned. Slippery, muddy conditions here. Hello. Excuse me. Let's see what this says. Hidden Falls. Oh, let's go check out Hidden Falls. That sounds like fun. That must be what all this rumbling noise is up ahead. Whoa. Check that out. Give you a nice 360 view. All right, pressing on. Hello. Right there. Hidden Falls. I like it. There's a lot of water coming down that. Maybe I'll go this way. Get a closer view. If you can even hear me, I don't know. I feel like I'm yelling over the waterfalls. All right, looks like I'm climbing. I might be going up to the top of the waterfalls. Catch me there. All right, looks like this is the final push to where the Hidden Falls Trail comes to an end. Right up at the peak there. That peak. Not that one. That one's probably 3,000, 4,000 feet higher. All right, so if you might want to join me to the top, give you a 360 view up there. You can see the Alpine Lake in the background. Now climbing up. This is the part of trail running that becomes rock climbing. Let me express how much of an amateur we all are as trail runners compared to the real pros of rock climbers. Well, we try and we have fun. All right, give you a 360 view of where I am and what I'm seeing. The Tetons. These are magical mountains. These are majestic. All right, time to head down. I might jump on another trail or two. I've already been running over an hour. It just didn't feel like it as the time was flying by. I was having so much fun out here. So I told my wife to expect me back somewhere around 2 hours, but I might have to extend that stay a little longer just to explore. Check that out. These are the rockiest of the Rockies. Sylvester Stallone would be proud. All right. Heading on down. Check that out, that's cool. Upward and onward. Bunch of squirrels. Not even marmots this time. Just gray squirrels. You know what? I'm not even sure this is a trail. I better head back. So there's this one last climb right here that I want to make it up before I head back. I'm at 1 hour and 17 minutes out on this run. And I hit up that hidden falls like I showed you. And also when I was up at the top near Hidden Falls, that was Inspiration Point in the Grand Teton National Park. And climbing up to the top here to get a view to show you guys. And then I'll head back. And I probably won't record the return journey since it's an out and back and you already saw it on the way out there. But if there's anything exciting or extra scenic, I might throw that in for you. But, all right, a little more to go in this climb. Let's put down the bear spray. Hope they don't get me when I set that down and climb up to the top of this ridge. I read in the visitor center that 14 Wyomingians or Wyoming residents die each year from bear attacks because they have both black bears and grizzly bears out here. So that's why they require us to carry that bear spray, and I don't mind. Extra added protection isn't gonna hurt. Certainly doesn't weigh me down much. Look at that view. These mountains are epic. Whew. The fact that it's so flat out there, you can see right here, it's called Jackson Hole. It's just this flat valley, and it leads right up to, without any real foothills, right up to these 10, 11, 12, 13,000 foot peaks. I really think that's what makes this place so epic and awesome. So, hope you enjoyed this video of me having a little adventure, running, hiking in the Grand Tetons. And I may actually have to stay another day or two and do a round 2 in a different location out here. I really had a lot of fun. I mean, I'm 1 hour and 20 minutes into this run, and the fact is the time just flew by. I didn't get bored for one moment. I think mostly all these rocks just made it so exciting. Like that cheesy joke I had about Sylvester Stallone. Hopefully you could hear over the waterfall over there. But thanks for joining, and hopefully you enjoyed this video. Give me a like, subscribe if you want to see more. You can give me some advice. You can give me some insults if you want to critique this video and how I filmed this. So thanks for watching. I had a great time sharing this with you. All right, peace.